Recently, I had an interaction with an officer of the law. Here in Canada, Saskatchewan, we got a rebate check for our insurance based on our driving history. You know, if we're good drivers, we get bonuses off of our insurance. So you still pay your full price, but later on they give you a rebate, they call it. I got my rebate check, and it was for $100, so I was really happy. So I'm here with a buddy of mine I picked up from work. We're going to go for a cruise. I drive a black 2010 Camaro. Beautiful, beautiful car. And thought we'd just leave and go for a cruise. I left my place. I got 3 blocks away. And I got pulled over. And I'm trying to figure out why. See, I have what's called a +9 rating on my driver's license, which means I'm very good at driving and I obey all the street laws. I don't break the law when it comes to driving. Well, apparently, this cop pulled me over 3 blocks from home. And what was funny is I passed him while he had someone pulled over at a light 2 blocks away. And I got a block further before he came flying up behind me and decided to give me a ticket. And for a license plate cover, a very lightly smoked bubble cover for my license plate. Now, what's sad is I've been back here in Saskatchewan for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years now, from Ontario. And I've been through countless stop checks. I've had police looking at my car. I've had everybody admiring the vehicle that's law enforcement related. None of them made one point about me having that plate cover because they could see my plate clearly. Well, apparently, this cop decides he's going to give me a ticket. Now, this is a minor infraction. This isn't something you should have to worry about. This should be like they pull you over, if you have tinted covers or tinted windows or anything, it should be a warning. Failure to comply should end up in a fine based on whatever it is they charge for fines. Well, apparently, he decided he's going to give me a ticket. So I said, okay, officer. I said, he got my information, went to his vehicle, came back, was going to hand me the ticket, started reading it out to me when he got to the part where if I contest this ticket, I could go to court. And I said, okay, officer, I'll see you in court. He got right upset with me. All of a sudden, his attitude, he already had a bad attitude, but he had even worse attitude. Then he walked around before handing me the ticket. He decided to walk around my vehicle. Because if he had handed me my ticket, he would have had to have left the situation and gone off to ticket the next person. Well, walked around my car for 5 minutes trying to find anything else he could give me a ticket for. Then he came back up to my window and read the rest of the ticket, gave it to me. And then he says, roll up your window. I think these are tinted windows. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're factory tint. I know this. They're factory tint. So I said, officer, look, my passenger window's up. You can tell they're not tinted. He got extremely aggressive, started treating me like I was a criminal, acting out against me very aggressively, stated, I want to see this window. Roll it up. So I rolled it up like enough for him to see that it wasn't tinted. He got mad and he ordered me to roll it up more. So I rolled it up a little bit more. He wasn't happy with that. You need to just get this window halfway up right now. So I rolled it up halfway. He reached in and he literally was doing everything he could to scratch my glass to make, scratch it to see if it was tinted. And I said, see, it's not tinted. He basically, I felt like I was a criminal. I was treated like incredibly horrible. Regina City Police. Now, I have to go to court on August 3rd, so I'm going to state my case. There's something I found out while checking out this situation with the ticket. I had to go to the police station and show them that I had removed the license plate cover, which I did. I was talking to the officers at the counter and the officer who came out with me, asking them, well, what's the deal with this guy and this ticket? Why am I getting $100 ticket for a license plate cover? He basically says, I don't know. Have you been ticketed? Have you been given a warning or anything? I said, no, this is my first of my knowledge. And I explained the situation and various things to him. And he says, no, this should have ended up as a warning with a failure to comply would have ended up in a fine. I said, okay, well, obviously I'm here. I'm doing this. We can deal with it now, get it over with. But after I dealt with that and listened to the other officers in the police station telling me this should have been a warning, I was a little bit upset because I was just ticketed for the money I received as a rebate for my driver's license. So I decided to try to investigate this situation. Now, here's the funny thing, and I think anybody who's watching this video, I suggest you go and check out your government or your legal establishments and find out exactly how they are ripping off society and the public in general. They're keeping us all ignorant to the mindless amounts of and endless amounts of little fines and infractions that are out there, that they're making tens of millions of dollars every year from innocent people. Innocent people. And over stupid fines that should have just been a fine, a warning, but not a fine. I looked into it. No training facilities, driver training, has any educational information or promotional or anything that leads you to checking into what is legal or not legal on your vehicle. None of the testing facilities have any pamphlets, flyers, informations at all, or the testers don't give you any information on anything to do with these infractions that people are being fined for. Also, nothing in schools, driver training programs for kids, new drivers. There's nothing in any way, shape, or form that the government is putting out there. And you know why that is? Because they make tens of millions of dollars on the side, giving people fines for things that they should only be given warnings about, and giving them a public, if you pull someone over, give them a flyer, a pamphlet or something, or a print off of something that says, go to this site on this page, 25,000 pages in, 10 clicks over here, to find out what you can and cannot put on your vehicle. So apparently, we have all been kept in the dark. You better believe when there's a new law or new something else coming out, they inform the public. You hear new radio information, TV information, network information. You'll get information through schools, through government facilities. You will get every bit of information you need when they want you to know something. But when it comes to this is all money in their pockets. This is what's providing their raises and their everything else. I mean, considering traffic laws have changed so much so that we've got AI camera settings all over the cities, tracking and finding and nailing people so the police don't have to do that job. Yet you get these other cops that are out there running around just giving minor infractions, giving tickets to people for nothing. So I just wanted to inform you and let you know that this is something you should most definitely check into. I'm fighting my court case on the 3rd of August, and I'm going to state that being kept ignorant to the laws provided by my province or your state or your government or your lawful government facilities, that you should that I was kept in the dark and been fined for something that should have been a warning. So yeah, I'm a little bit upset, so I'm having a little trouble talking. I'm also losing my voice. Yeah, do yourself your own due diligence, because your government and your law firms are not going to let you know, because this takes money out of their pockets. And remember, if you get ticketed for something that's a minor infraction, you don't have to pay it. I mean, if you miss your court date, of course, you will end up paying it, and warrants, blah blah blah, for such a stupid thing. But I mean, you have the right to defend yourself based on not being given the knowledge nor taught anything about the situation. Defend yourself. Do not become a victim of the system. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not anything like that at all. I just want people to realize that your system, your government, your establishment is keeping you in the dark in order to pull millions and millions and millions of dollars to put into their own little bank accounts. You think their Christmas vacations come from good work? No. That's why trips to Cancun and yacht trips happen, because they're making all this extra money on the side. Please keep that in mind.